it going? I was getting ready to do some work on a cricket tournament. Figure I might as well share how I get this done. This will probably be pretty lengthy, so it's not meant for like an instructional course. It's just content so you can go along with me when we start working more with the live streams on. So let's get it going. Today I'm using Claude to create a project to manage the visa process. There's going to be quite a few visas for this tournament, and I don't have a lot of information to work off of. So I'm just kind of going to progressively do it step by step so you can see how I go about it. This part, I'm finding out who's actually going to be in the tournament from news reports because I haven't been given the names yet. Let me just make sure. Yep, I don't have it, so we're going to get it from what we can. So now I went to Claude. I have the max plan, and I'm creating a project to manage this. All right. So the next thing we need to do is start looking to get some information into our knowledge base. So I can say, okay, we are working with this, and like, okay, give me a complete instructions for this project using as many tokens as possible to give the project its description and purpose. This is for the visas that we will be filing. All right, so this should bring up an artifact. So what I'm trying to do now is set up the project instructions. Then while we're doing that, we'll start looking up some of the draftees for this league. Let's go ahead and set it up here. I thought it would have been an artifact. That's fine. Super 60 USA draft. All right. So we're going to start working on this. This articles has all the players, a list of them by country they are from, the level of play they are in, show if they have national team experience, furthermore, for each country grouping, also describe which category is best for a visa of each person. And what else I want to know? I think that's fine. Okay. And what category of each category. Now, and then you can turn on this tool called extended thinking, web search. All right. Let's go find more things on this. So that's going to probably take a while if it's doing it correct. I'm going to go chat GPT 03 03 mini research preview. Let's try this. It's okay. I am doing visas for the Super 60 USA tournament happening in about a month. Can you please look up articles on this tournament, especially ones that are great for showing USCIS how prestigious this tournament is? Okay, I should say this is Cricket League. Are referring to the Cricket League in this article. Okay, so one thing is I already saw some name visas to get those previous approvals. So we're going to open all these. Oh, and here we go. Let's see. Is there any more coverage on this tournament, which was previously known as, what was it called? T10 Masters. A lot of lag here. So what I'll do now is I have my print thing? Yeah, get a printer friendly version. Yes, like this. So this print friendly tools Chrome extension that should be allowing me to print this without seeing all of the ads that they have here. Okay, so now it's up. We want to print it as a PDF. Was it successful? So let me go see. Oh, wait, let me go get those Cricut approvals.
Beyler, böyle dikilip duracak mısınız? Müsaade edin.
So here, I'm going to go add. Are they done with that? Iron Finch. All right, so we can see that we have this. So I'm actually going to open this in another tab because I don't want to mess with that output that they just had there. Let's go to projects. All right, so we can add project from text. I like doing this because it doesn't take up much space. These are the persons that are already approved for visas. Pay attention to which ones are P1 or O1 versus O2 visas. The O2 visas will likely not be valid if the O1 person is not also in the tournament. Bam. Previously approved persons. Okay. Once we should have the instructions I was supposed to put in. Here it is. This might be changed. As we go and fully see. All right, so we got that in there. I only have 1% of the project capacity used, so that's pretty good. And then we have another document now. I'm going to copy. All right, so let's add project launch again. Upload from text. This is the roster of players as we know it would be true. So add that content. Okay. Next, let's go back and make sure that those downloads happen. Well, when I did the download for the PDF, you can't see it on your screen. Looks like it did. Go ahead and work out for us. So go ahead and do the same thing with the other ones. So we go to print friendly.
Getir kızım.
Navigation stuff. Print as a PDF. I need to tell somebody to do something.
Rabbim Orhan'ın size iki cihan saadetini nasip etsin inşallah. Fatma altın. Darısı senin başına. Öyle ya.
Hold on. Well, I'm sending these chats off.
Sonra. Kınaya yetişemedim. Kusura bakmayın.
All right, then let's go over here, get this one. So we can close this ad. Let's just have the Super 60. I don't see that. So a way to search? I don't see that there. The Tribune, video highlights. Okay, say give me the links to all of these sources. Okay. Give me a report on which players he visas and why. So let's get started into who needs the visas.
Sebep olduğunu asla unutmayacağım. Sen unutma.
Aaron Finch. Okay. Okay, so now let's go like, okay, we are going to assume for now that P1 visas are not an option. We can only use O1 and O2 petitions. For this, we need to match persons that are not great O1 candidates with O1 candidates that they have previous experience with at the national team or club level and have this explained to us in a report of who, when, and why. Now, remember, if someone, I'm going to say this. Basically, I need to say, we are only considering the O1s that are selected for this tournament. So if someone previously has an O2 visa, but they are not tied to someone that already has an O1 visa and is participating this year, or someone new that is a great candidate for the O1 visa, then they need to be set in their own category, even if previously approved. So now we have on deep research, deep thinking. Looks up each player extensively. Using as many tokens as you need, and just ask for more tokens if necessary for completion, but be sure to mark off where we left off. Go. Execute this. Okay. Thought I heard I had it somewhere. Maybe I don't. So as you can see, when you give it that critical research, this might go on like for a while, but it's very, very, very good for these type of projects, especially before we get into the actual draft, and then we'll use different other types of tools for that. So let's see what we have here. We already have that one. Is this one? Yeah, prominent players. We don't have this one. I have this one. That one. We get this one too. I don't have a YouTube shirt. YouTube. All right. So now let's go and see if we can print these. And we're going to go use this this tool right here. Takes a little bit of time to come up. Here in application. That doesn't look like anything we can use. Let's move on. Let's do the same thing here. Oh, got my own rule. It's funny thing, it just takes a little bit of time. Oh, where'd it go? This one, because it's a YouTube, I just want to get that right there, that first page. All right, so now you see we have these here. This one's kind of taking some time, isn't it? It's regular. This one I can close since we already have it. Did I get this already? I don't know. Losing track. Distant times there, we already got that one. Just want to have something in our way. Oh, there's that. Yes. Really can reload it.
Bu da sana hediyemizdir.
43 pages. That's not gonna work. Let's see if we can just cut it down to 6.
Orası şöyle bir daha
I'll go do it without preview for a second time. Yeah, that actually worked. Cool. So great. Grab the PDF. We can close out the ones we already have. What's going on here? Let's close some of these out. Because they're getting on our lag time. We need to keep stuff pushing. So, looks like this is ready to go. Oh no. So you can see this one is still going. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Jack Calise, Aaron Finch. Okay. An ideal candidates. Kind of partnerships. On skill space.
Abi,
Başı.
Gonca yengem can çok sıkılıyor.
Okay.
Acaba ben yanına gitsem?
Now give me another report. Okay, let's see. Does this report leave out any of the drafted players we know about so far?
Ben buradan giderim.
Demek hiç o kadar yanına. Kolay değil tabii. Evlat acısı. Kolay değil. Ağabey, sen nasıl dik durursun? Dağ olsa yıkılır, değir olsa dolar taşar. Önce kafeste kaldın, sonra da evlat acısı.
It's one thing you always kind of want to.
Nasıl ayakta durursun?
Çünkü acımızı gösterirsek yıkılırız. Gece
So
düşman.
we'll definitely miss people. That's we need to have it checked.
Olmak için düşmanımızı bekliyoruz. Biz düşmesin. Sırtımızdan açılayan çok olur. O vakit devletimiz ona bakmasın.
Demek bu sebepten
No.
içinde saklarsın.
Persons for
Herkesi gülümsersin.
need to have previously approved.
Kimse döktüğümüz gözyaşlarını görmeyecek. Bizi güçlüsü olacağız.
Previous experience.
Canımızı yakacaklar.
The 01. He's a holder.
Senin indi benim.
Furthermore, all persons need to be actually drafted. Persons that are previously approved but not coming need to be taken out of the analysis. All right, so let's look at itself again.
Atın girişine doğru evlilisine denirler. Haydi yiğitler, meydan sizin.
All right, so now we're getting a new one. All right, so I'm going to take this. Okay. I'm going to save this as a report. Mhm.
Ne kadar güzel ya. Ne hoş bir manzara. Arkadaş, bir sonraki adım için hazırlan. Karasi Bey'den bir
Okay, now just give me a concise, like, list version of the O1s paired with O2s, very short bullet point Y, and then concise list of who is left out so far.
Yeniden aslında güç olacak. Osman'ı çok takip edeceğiz. Bizi affettiğini zannedenler. Kutsal Roman. Büyük karşı.
Because like this is too much information. I just need to see a quick like listing of what we have so far. But the report they give that I give, I'll call it now let me map this out. Let's take a good look at this. right. Let's go ahead and match
İlk sefer benim hatıram.
match the Australians with Finch. Go ahead and match the South African with Callis as O2 and Heathen Lindis with Pereira. All right, then I'm gonna do like a kind of sample on the money side.
Sen hayatıma girerek dünümü, bugünümü, yarınımı şenlendirdin.
So let's say so.
Rabbim nasip etsin. Mutfağımızı da sevgiyle büyüyen evlatlarımız şenlendirsin inşallah.
Dilerim ki bundan böyle hep çok mutlu oluruz.
I selected one without the outstanding people.
Çok zor vakitlerden geçtik olabilir. Ama yaşadığımız
Also for
sevdamızı aşırı
um,
güçlendirdi.
what's the name? For Finch, add another
Bittiğince,
O2 pairing
ömrüm bittiğince
for team owner.
senin yanında olacağım.
Do the same. Make the report.
Hey maşallah. Hey maşallah. Biz ayaklandı beyim. Şehzademizin rahibi öldürdü diye suçlarlar beyim. Söğüthaneden altındadır. Arkadaşlar. Atlarımız durdurmaya çalışır ama İsyan çığ gibi büyür beyim. Söğüt yanar beyim. Nasıl olur? Eğer ki isyanı bastırmaya gücüm yetmezse ben bütün devletimle buradayım. Yok. Peki Murat. Tezini karadına bıraksın. Bütün emniyeti sağlayız.
Buyurun Bey.
Bayhan Bey, Gencer Bey. Sizler de tezinde bunu
Okay.
tabii kesinleşeceksiniz. Gözünüz açık, uzunuz keskin
The independent O1s are ready to go as
Soyda gider.
do this and make sure compliance with the previous instructions in this chat. Mm-hmm.
Ne işler söylesin Murat? Ordu kuşatması için hazır komutan Lukas. Türklerin isyanla körelen gözleri Karadeniz
All right, so that one looks good. All right, so I think that's pretty good for this one. I'll go ahead and give the report to the person there, and definitely kind of keep track and keep an eye out to see if we have more people that's ready to come in. This is great. Peace. Talk to you soon.